For you, there are few allergies getting created in your body, especially in your skin. You're having like your skin has become, especially like few areas near the hand, like in your arms and then in your neck. I was able to see the skin there has become very sensitive, and there's few allergic reactions happening on your hand and on your neck and other parts of the body also, but in like more or less, but mainly it is affecting on the hand and your neck. And I was able to see for this, the solution is every week, every once in a week, take an oil bath with pure coconut oil, with organic and pure coconut oil. Take a full body oil bath. This will help heal the skin allergies. And also in the nights, maybe every alternative day, you can apply some basma. If you don't have basma, then maybe little turmeric. You can keep the turmeric in front of Swamiji's murti and get blessings and apply turmeric. And even if you have bhuti, just get the blessings from Swamiji's murti and apply that basma or turmeric. And if you don't have a murti, then you can just keep it in front of the screen which you're watching darshan on. And after that, you can start using that turmeric and basma and apply it on your skin every alternative night. And that will also heal the body. So this is what I was able to see for you, Ma. So you can get back in the comment section if you were able to relate.
Yes. So I continued the scan and I was not able to see any major problems in any of your female organs or anything. Just I was able to see that there is the cognition that you have, which is stopping you from, you feel that you might not be able to give something because of which you have, you don't have faith in yourself. So this is the only problem I was able to see, but there is no major problem that you're facing in the female organs. I was able to see that you have to, whatever I was able to see about the leg and esophagus is the only problem I was able to see in your body.
Okay, so Ma Vidya Vasquez, you can get back in the comment section, Ma. And I also see Ma Anna C has requested for a body scan. So yes, Ma, I will now be doing a body scanning for you. Ma Anna C, we will be doing a body scanning for you now. Okay, yes. So Ma Anna C, I was able to see that for you, there's in your body there's a lot of like your body is not able to breathe completely. That's because all the pores of your body and even the nasal part, everything is getting covered little by some toxins which is being created around you and pollution which is being created around you. So I was able to see that you have to very regularly clean the you have to clean your first at least once or twice, clean your body intensely, and after that start doing pranayama every day. Any pranayama you can do, the Trinetra Kumbhaka or any pranayama which you are comfortable in. You can do that pranayama every day. You can start doing it, and that will help clean the nasal path, and also the it will also slowly clean and open your pores for your entire body to breathe. And also try unclutching every day for try the process of unclutching every day for maybe 10 minutes. That will also help you a lot. And one more thing I was able to see is it's actually connected to your body, your entire body not being able to breathe. So because of that, even your stomach, I was able to see especially the left side of your stomach, it is getting affected. Like the stomach wall over there, there's like small patches forming, small uh, black or gray patches which are forming there, especially on the left side of the stomach. So that also you will have to you can do the panchakriya, or you can have neem juice every day in the morning. That will help to clean the stomach also. And also apply little from outside. You don't have you can of course drink castor oil also, but along with that you can heat up the castor oil a little bit and apply it on the left side of your stomach outside, and allow the oil to get into your body. Don't completely rub it, just apply it there and let your body soak the oil by itself. So that will also help in healing your body. So you can also get back in the comments. And I now see Ma Deborah Anderson who has put thank you, correct. Thank you. And Ma Lydia Vasquez has also put thank you. I was on my knees watching the video and my legs were hurting. Okay, yes, Ma. Thank you, Ma Deborah Anderson and Ma Lydia Vasquez for getting back. And Ma Anna C, you can also get back in the comment section, Ma. And now with this, everyone else would like a body scanning, and everyone else who's watching us right now, we will be coming to the conclusion of this. Yes, I see Ma Ainar's Avatans who has put for body scanning. Now in the interest of time, we will have to move on to the next segments. But of course, every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST, we will be having the preparations for the Parashakti Akashic readings, and the power manifestation segment will be there. So you can again join us and request for body scanning. As now in the interest of time, we will have to move on to the further segments. Yes, I also see Ma Anasi has put amazing thank you. Yes, Ma, thank you for getting back. And now with this, we come to the conclusion of the session. And we will be moving on to the further segments where we will be learning more about Devi Parashakti. So please stay tuned and we will be back after a short break. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
Nithyanandam. Welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will be entering into the next segment where we will understand who is Devi Parashakti and what is the divine feminine consciousness. As we prepare today for the live Devi Parashakti Akashic reading through the Supreme Concept of Hinduism, let us understand who is Devi.
Yes, so first we will be getting into the Dhyana Shloka. We'll be seeing the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti, which is the Dhyana Shloka from the Lalita Sahasranama. So I will be chanting the verse now. Sindhura Runa Vigraham Trinayana Manikya Mauli Spurate Tara Nayaka Shekharam Smitamukhim Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhya Manipurna Ratna Chashakam Raktotpalam Bhibratim Saumyam Ratnagatastha Raktacharanam Dhyayet Paramambikam.
And the translation for this verse is, the Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in a vermilion red body with triple eyes, sporting a crown of rubies studded with the crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, and a hand holding a jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus.
And then the next verse, which is also in the Lalita Sahasranam. Arunam Karunam Tarangatakshim Dritapashankusha Pushpabana Chapam Animadhibhiravritam Ayukaihirahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavanim.
And the translation for this is, I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color, and her eyes are full of compassion, and holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and a flowery arrow in her hand. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as Anima, and she is the self within me.
And then Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother, and it is in her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in. It is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy, the source power, from which all of us came, in which all of us are in even now, and which all of us are going to merge into.
Out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Concept of Hinduism, Jagatguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam, raising us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself.
And in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, raising as Omkara, expressing as Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Shrinkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swami, who is in Kailasa, Sri Purachintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi. As Nithyananda, I took Nijavatara here to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness, Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi. As Nithyananda, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara with great compassion. I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you, I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara.
Raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming as two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Ichcha, Kriya, Jnana, growing as the four Vedas, expanding as the five Panchabhutas, beyond the six chakras, filled as the seven Gotras of seven Rishis, expanding as the eight directions, existing as the nine Grahas, blossoming as the 10 Indriyas, being as the 11 Rudras, creating all of the world, bringing life, to tell and make truth blossom, and to do good, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I came to bless every.
And now let's see how we can receive Devi Parashakti. So literally you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there on your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. You can keep 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen as you watch Devi Parashakti. And for those of you who don't know, a coin is considered the traditional dakshina in the Hindu tradition. It can even be the lowest value. Like in India, it can even be just a paise, and in US, it can be just a cent. Swamiji says, I am not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay.
Offer that to Devi after darshan is over. Do namaskar and eat the banana, betel leaf, and betel nut. Take it as prasadam immediately. Collect those coins and send it to the LA temple. This betel leaf, betel nut may look too small, but in a few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment. That really she is there. You will not take the Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition. It will break your unconscious behavior.
And now all of you can see how you can set up your tambulam. You can set up the 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and the 1 coin. You can set everything up in one plate and keep it in front of the screen. And you can also, if you want, you can add a coconut, you can add the red bangles and some flowers. Even these few things are part of a tambul, but the few simple basic things are the 2 betel leaves, 1 betel nut, the banana, and the coins. So with these few things, you can arrange everything in one plate, keep it in front of Devi Parashakti as you watch the darshan. And now with this, we come to the conclusion of this segment, and we will be moving on to further segments where we will be learning about what Devi Parashakti has revealed for the humanity. So we will be back after a short break. All of you can stay tuned.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
we get you health, we get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life, we get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution.
Nithyananda, welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will be entering into the next segment where we will understand some of Devi Parashakti's revelations to humanity and how we can survive this present. So humanity is still undergoing the after effects of the cosmic deluge, the Pralaya. Thousands of deaths due to the global pandemic and emerging fungal epidemic, along with record numbers of natural disasters, have taken a huge toll on humanity's collective psyche, leading to increase in poverty, malnutrition, depression, and mental health issues. So what has caused this? Who is behind this? How could we have avoided this? What is the solution for this? In this segment, let us go through a scientific and statistical analysis of Devi Parashakti's revelations on the cause and the solution for this pralaya. So all of us know what is the current state of the world. Now, the deaths due to COVID-19 are actually past 3.8 million. They're well past 4 million. And there have been over 175 million cases of COVID-19 across the world, with the US, India, and Brazil being the most affected countries. And the number of COVID cases within India itself has crossed 29 million people, with over 374,000 deaths and over 75 million people falling into poverty since the beginning of this pandemic in 2020. And as the deaths due to COVID-19 and the rate of poverty increased, so have the rates of depression and anxiety and suicide increased within the country. Over 6.5% of the population is suffering from some form of mental illness, with a suicide rate of 10.9% for every 1 lakh people. The suicide is one of the biggest causes of death in the age group of 15 to 24, and the average suicide rate in India is 10.9 for every 1 lakh. people. And you can see that it's not just the pandemic that has been affecting people. Even many natural disasters have been affecting the country, including cyclones and torrential rainfall. And as this, as the natural disasters increase, so is the concern for a third wave, which could be coming very soon within the next couple weeks.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
How could we have prevented all of this? How could India have been saved from this horrible pralaya? So let us listen to Devi Parashakti's revelation made on the 31st of May 2021.
2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய்த் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதைப் புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். இருபத்தி 2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய்த் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதைப் புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டு துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக
கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Go to the next slide, please. And the translation for Devi's revelation are, for this huge Purnima Bhojanam to not happen to come to India in 2020 itself, I had planned to do the Padayatra throughout India and to the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swamiji. They chased the captain out of the ship, out of the country. See what is going to happen. So let us now look at what the Supreme Council of Hinduism revealed in 2017 itself as the vision for the Padayatra that was to happen in 2020. Let us now watch that video.
Want to do 1 year Padayatra specially for this purpose in 2020. 2020, planning for a full year. I'm going to walk from Rameshwaram to Amarnath. 1 year with 10,000 people, just walking all over India to spend time with people. 2020, there will not be any program other than Padayatra and just spending time with people. Just walking. Of course, 10,000 people will be walking with me. Maybe 200 vehicles to carry our food and all the other items, transportation. Enjoying the river banks, forests, and time with nature. 10,000 people manifesting powers, walking from village to village. What do you think will happen? The scene of Buddhism spreading will be repeated now. How the Buddhism spread. 10,000 monks walking from village to village. What will happen? That's only monks. Here power manifesting. 10,000 people. The whole village will be manifesting powers. Just want to enjoy India and let India enjoy me. So planning for next year Kumbh Mela 2019, next year January Kumbh Mela. Before that, all the Balalayam, everything. Balalayam is going to be like the same structure outside with one stone tower, gold coated. It will be something like a 40 to 50 feet tall stone tower and 5 Rajagopurams, which will be something like 120 feet. This will be the Balalayam. And after the Mulalayam is built, this Balalayam will serve as a Utsava Murti Sannidhi, where the Utsava Murtis will be worshipped and where the Archanas. See, in the main temple, there will not be any Archana or anything, because just for Darshan itself, there will not be time. Like Tirupati, you can only have Darshan and Arati, the camp for Arati. No other worship is allowed in the main temple. Because 12 Abhishekam is going to happen, 12 Kala Abhishekams. So continuously the rituals will be going on. People can have only darshan. They will not be able to involve themselves in any ritual. Other than darshan, nothing else will be allowed. So all the archana, all the other offerings, like people will offer the archanas and other, everything will be done to the Utsava Murti, which will be kept in the Balalayam, the present Balalayam, present structure. So people can spend time here. That will be more like a main darshan. This will be like energy darshan, where you can give letter, get response. So by next year, the Balalayam will be ready. So 2019 full year, I will be conducting the programs and everything. 2020 will be the one full year Padayatra, walking. From next year Jayanti, means 2019's Jayanti to 2020's Jayanti. Full year, Jayanti to Jayanti will be Padayatra. Before that, we will make 10,000 people power manifestors. It will be sannyasi, brahmachari, grihastha, all put together. 10,000 people will be walking. What a scene it will be. I think that is the only way the revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma can be done. I need to get into the ground where people can see me, where they are living. I can't be waiting for people to come where I am living. Now I am sitting in one place to prepare these 10,000 people and make this science completely user-friendly. For that only I am sitting and working. So I have given 2 years for me now, 2018 and 2019. So 2020, before that 10,000 people will be ready to walk with me, manifesting powers. We will literally solve every person's problem in every village. The way we are walking, the path, route we are taking, physical healing or mental healing, or it's a too big visualization. How will you visualize? What will happen if 10,000 power manifestors enter into a village and ask people, tell me your problem now, come on, let's sort it out. Understand, 1,200 years before in Tiruvannamalai temple carvings, how the baby will be in the womb in 2nd month, 3rd month, all that is detailed way carved, it is there. Which scanning machine was there in those days other than the third eye? Very detailed carvings are there. Even Srirangam temple, the whole carving is there. Srirangam temple gives a week by week the whole picture of male baby and female baby. Any of you have seen that? Srirangam Rangaraja Mandapam, it very clearly portrays. There will be one Rangaranga Gopuram. In that next to Rangaranga Gopuram, there is a Rangaraja Mandapam. We have already collected some chunk of 80-90 to be displayed in this Balalayam. Work is going on all of that. We are also going to tell you the science of temple building story as per Agama and as per practical village level, ground level, all that. In those days, 2000 years before, when this Cambodia and all these civilizations were flourishing, two communities from India moved. One is agriculture community, another one is business community. These two community only traveled and installed civilization. Of course, kings went, that is different. But the common civilian, these two community only went. So Nagarattar and Saivavelalar. Saivavelalar agriculture community, Nagarattar business community. So wherever, see, when they go in the ship, the Saivavelars, they will carry that veil for their protection. Once, if they reach the other side safely, they will just put the veil and start a temple. That is why all the temple outside the India, started by Saivavelars, there will be only veil as a Pradhana Murti. Pattumalai Murugan Goyil, Tannimalai Murugan Goyil, Gedaram Murugan Goyil, Nallur Murugan Govil, Sannidhiyan Sannidhi Murugan Goyil, all these temple. The main deity will be only veil. It will not be deity. Because they cannot carry that heavy deity in the ship. It will only be the veil. And all the temples started by Nagarattar will be Kavadi. Because they will carry everything in the form of Kavadi. So the moment they reach the other shore, they will worship the Kavadi and the screen cloth covered by Kavadi. Kadirgaman, Terachila, Murugan. All the major temples started by Nagarattar. The Kavadi and the screen only will be the deity. All the temples started by Savavelalar. Only the veil will be the deity. So this is the way the temple started. This temple planting and temple spreading. We are going to tell you all this history also as like a exhibition when you come next time to see our temple. There's a lot of juicy information on history of temple building. That's going to be one of my big contribution also, this temple building science. I'll be known for common mass for my Gurukul and temple. Common mass will never understand all this Vidyapadam and life is continuous rhythm, Sami Unnada, all that. They will remember me only as the Gurukul kids do all magic. That magic Gurukul and big temples. The Swamiji who builds big temples, that's why they will remember. பக்தன் சோழனும் பையன் பாண்டியனுமே இதை பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கானுங்கன்னா நாம என்ன வேலை பண்ணி ஆகணும்? இல்ல நாமே வந்து போனோம்னு மறந்துடுவானுங்க மனுஷ பசங்க. All these are paribhasha. Paribhasha means, these horse brokers will have their own language. Pari means horse. Paribhasha means horse brokers all over the world, any country, the horse brokers will have their own language to do the negotiation. That is why that word paribhasha got evolved. Even now in Indian villages, these cow brokers and they will have their own language. You can't understand. You will be standing there right in front of you, they will finish the negotiation, and which you can't understand.
So we can actually pause the screen, stop the screen share for a moment and restart. Yeah. So as the Supreme Court revealed 27 itself, the vision for the Padayatra in 2020, where the Supreme Court himself will be going and attending to people, solving all their problems, meeting people where they are, and attending to every single problem, giving them solutions for every single problem, whether it was mental problems, physical problems, emotional problems, spiritual problems, whatever it may be. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was ready to attend to each being, one person at a time. And if we can go back to the last slide, please. If we can go back to the previous slide, please. Since the age of 10, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been enriching people and preparing them for this Padayatra to save them from this Pradaya. And from that age, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been enriching and initiating masses into the science of enlightenment through powerful discourses, initiations, and darshans. And here you can see just a few examples of various programs that have been conducted from the early 2000s here in Tamil Nadu in 2005. Here. Next slide. happened here in, again, November 2005 in Tamil Nadu. And you can see how many thousands of people were in attendance again in 2005 in Namakkal, Tamil Nadu. You can see how many people were there getting initiated, blessed, and having darshan of the Hinduism. You can see more photos in Salem, Tamil Nadu. 2005. And here's the Nithyanandam program conducted again. So many people, and Adi Kailasa celebrated in 2006, and in 2006 Jayanti celebration in Tirunelveli. And in 2006 in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, the Nithyananda Purnima program, where again many people were initiated. And Adi Kailasa celebrated with Guru Purnima celebration. How many people were there to receive the blessing of the Supreme Master? And here are more photos of the Bhakti Spurna program and the Supreme Master again initiating, blessing, giving boon to thousands of people. In the Dhyan Spurna program. And the Little Ananda program, where the young people were initiated. The Sattva Bhagam, where Supreme Master himself performed homas along with 1,008 other homas being performed by devotees and disciples. That in the next slide. And now it's other programs. You can see the various programs the Supreme Court has been conducting to initiate so many people. However, the anti-Hindu elements have made it nearly impossible for the Supreme Court to do the re-energizing process by driving the Supreme Court out of. Let us listen to Lady Parashakti's revelation on the solution for this, given on the 31st of June. Let us now watch this.
2022 வரை இந்தியா செல்ல வேண்டாமா என்று கேட்கின்றாய். நன்றாய்த் தெரிந்துகொள், சொல்வதைப் புரிந்துகொள். இந்த பெருநரகமான கிருமி போஜனம் இந்தியாவிற்குள் வரக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக 2020 பாரதம் முழுவதும் 12 ஜோதிர்லிங்கமும் பாத யாத்திரை செய்திடவே என் மகன் மூலமாய் திட்டமிட்டிருந்தேன். படுபாவிகள் ஓடத்தின் மாலுமியை ஊர்விட்டுத் துரத்தினார்கள். என்ன நடக்கிறதென்று பார். முறையாக கைலாய நாட்டின் தலைவனாக நிறை மரியாதையொடு நல் மதிப்பொடு என் நிஜாவதாரம் நித்யானந்தன் திருவடி மீண்டும் பாரதத்தில் பட்டு பாத யாத்திரை செய்த பிறகு மட்டுமே நீ அங்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். அதுவரை உன்னை காத்து செல்லாதே. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
So, as the Supreme Pontiff, as they revealed that the solution for the pralaya to end within India is for the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism to be received back in India with great reverence and respect, and to be received as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and to be able to do the re-energizing process, the Bhava Yatra, to the 12 Jyotirlingas, and to re-energize the soul of Jyotirlingas. Only when this happens will we be able to find the solution for this pralaya. So as we look around, we can see what the great rishis and the Vedic civilization have forewarned as the Kali Yuga, with so much of destruction and so much of death happening. In the Kurma Purana, the sage Vyasa has echoed the Rishi's declarations that the Kali Yuga is the worst of all the four yugas, where man will be his own worst enemy. Let us now look at the translation for that. We can look at the next slide. And the translation for this is Kali Yuga is the worst of the four yugas, the ages in all of the world. People are sinful and forget the dharma of the four varnas and the four ashramas. In fact, men are so sinful that no prescribed penance atones for their great sins. The only place which is free from such sins is the great sacred city of Varanasi, the Mahapuri. And again, another reference for in the Kurma Purana that states that Lord Rudra, Paramashiva himself, is the avatar for Kali Yuga. The translation for this verse is that Brahma is the presiding divinity or Devata, the Lord of the Krita Yuga, the first cycle of time. In the Treta Yuga, the second cycle of time, it is Bhagavan Ravi, Surya, in which appeared Sri Rama. In the Dwapara Yuga, the third cycle of time, the presiding deity is Vishnu. And in the Kali Yuga, the fourth cycle of time, the current age, the presiding divinity, the avatar is Rudra, Lord Paramashiva himself. And on the 2nd of January 1978, out of his deepest compassion for humanity, Paramashiva himself descended into the human form in the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontificate of Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And as the Supreme Pontificate revealed, if he had waited even one more year until 1979, it would have been too late. 1979 would have been too late. Let us now listen to the Supreme Pontificate himself speaking up.
And I tell you, O Hindus, don't be afraid. And I tell you, O Hindus, don't be afraid. I am back with the same signs. We are going to be rich. It is not lost. Just the last minute climax before it was going to be put off. I have happened. (1979) would have been late. 1979 would have been late. If I had time, I would have sent only ambassadors. Because no time, I have to get up and come directly. O Hindus, feel blessed. Science is not dead. It is available. I have everything needed to bring that science back to life and establish its legitimacy. And I tell you, O Hindus, don't be afraid. I am back with the same signs. We are going to be rich.
The Avatar's advent on the planet Earth was to protect the world from this great cosmic deluge, to bring them to the new age, the Satya Yuga, and to give the superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Let's now listen to Lady Parashakti's revelation on this.
ஓம் 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 உலக மக்களே கேளுங்கள். கலி முற்றி கலி கழிந்து புதுயுகம் சத்தியயுகம் புறப்பட வேண்டிய காலம் வந்ததனால் வந்திருக்கின்றது இந்த பெரும் பிரளயம். கவலை வேண்டாம் மக்களே. நித்யானந்தன் வடிவம் தாங்கி நாமே இங்கு வந்திருக்கின்றோம். நித்யயுகம் செய்வோம், நித்யயுகம் சத்தியயுகமாய் மலரும் இங்கு. ஆனந்தமாக இருங்கள்.
People of the world, listen. Kali Yuga has matured, and over time, the time has come for Satya Yuga to happen. So this great pralaya has come. Don't worry, people. In the form of Nithyananda, I myself have come. I will make Nitya Yuga. Nitya Yuga will blossom as Satya Yuga. Be blissful. For this huge Kidney Bhojanam not to happen to India, 2020, I had planned to do Padayatra throughout India in the 12 Jyotirlingas through my son, Swami. In order to prepare for the Avatar, began the Padayatra at the mere age of 10. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism has been enriching people, one person at a time, with the truth of the sacred scriptures and the science of living enlightenment. And even at the age of 14, when the Supreme Concept of Hinduism took all his classmates from Kuriyatam to Tamil Nadu, in Tamil Nadu to Tirunelveli, his birthplace, it was a huge spiritual pilgrimage, and all of his classmates still remember this. And when the Supreme Concept was around 19 years old, all his fellow monks of the Ramakrishna Math remember the yatra where the Supreme Concept of Hinduism led them from Tamil Nadu to Tirunelveli, Chennai, Tamil Nadu to Tirunelveli, his birthplace, and gave them an unforgettable pilgrimage trip experience. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism has continued walking the length and breadth of India, reaching more and more people and preparing each one until the Supreme Concept of Hinduism founded the international mission, the Nithyananda Sangha, to revive Kailasa internationally on the 31st of December, 1990. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism has established the Kailasa enlightenment ecosystem in Tiruchendur, Tamil Nadu, South India, on the 14th of April 2001, which was the first Kailasa enlightenment ecosystem where the Supreme Concept of Hinduism himself was sharing this science of enlightenment with the world. And in 2001, the Avatar continued his Vijayatra all over the world to enrich people from all backgrounds. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism intensity and dedication for the people, even among crowds of thousands who don't know English, the Supreme Concept of Hinduism's voice resonated deeply and his presence moved each one to tears. And in 2004, the Avatar led his disciples on the first Himalayan Yatra, visiting temples, delivering satsangs, and initiating them into the superconscious breakthrough. And subsequently, The avatar personally organized and led yatras dearly unguided individual souls, not to just physical spiritual sites, but supernal spiritual realms. In 2006, the Padayatras were taken to the next level with the Kodikan Padayatra, with crores participating and impacted by Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari deities, traveling from city to city. We can move to the next slide, please. We can move to the next slide, please. And the Kodikan Radhayatra culminated with the consecration and inauguration of the Garbha Mandir, the sanctum sanctorum of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti, and the Swayambhu Linga at Adi Kailasa, Sarvijnapita in Bangalore, South India. And the deities were energized as Archavadara to radiate the energy of Paramashiva and Parashakti to create the Adi Kailasa Sarvijnapita as a ship to save humanity from the upcoming Pralaya. And you can see the innumerable spiritual energy centers in India that were created by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as safe havens during this great deluge. You can see the Adi Kailasa along with the Kailasa in Bangalore and the various Kailasas all over India and around the world. However, due to the ongoing persecution and the continuous assault and attack on the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the captain of the ship was forced to leave India. And the Padayatra that was to be taken place in 2020 was not allowed to happen. Unfortunately, the re-energizing process of the 12 Jyotirlingas did not happen. And because of this, we are now facing the extreme effects of the Pralaya and are not finding any relief from India. And the only possible place where we can find relief is within the Kailasa, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened up to humanity for saving them. And so with this, now is your opportunity, if you are living in India, to sign up at kailasa.org/Kailasa Care if you would like to avail the opportunity to quarantine yourself in one of the Kailasas, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has created for the sake of protecting humanity. So now with this segment, we will be ending this portion and moving into the next segment where we will understand some of the wonderful offerings that we can make to Devi Parashakti and how we can connect deeper with Devi Parashakti. So let us take a short break and we will be right back.
Nithyanandam, and welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us across the world for this Devi Parashakti Akashic reading program, and for all of you, all the Kailasians across the world, and the global Hindu diaspora who's tuning in right now. I'm sure that you're eager, absolutely eager, to have the live darshan of Devi Parashakti at 6 a.m. IST. At 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time, we will be able to have the live darshan, be in the live audience of Devi Parashakti herself. And so please make sure that you take a few minutes now, share with all your family and friends, and ensure that we are tuning in for the live darshan of Devi Parashakti happening at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So make sure to note the timing and tune back for further updates on the timing, and as well as we get ready for the darshan of Devi Parashakti. Now, we'll be starting the next segment in today's program on the different sevas. I request if we can begin the projecting the slide for the different beautiful offerings that we have today. Yes, as you can see here, we are going to begin this next segment on the offerings to Devi Parashakti. These are a beautiful way to deepen your experience of oneness with the divine and have such a beautiful experience of oneness and be able to ultimately manifest the powerful cognitions of Devi Parashakti in our life in different aspects. Now, the offering is a giving of a divine gift of pure love, devotion, and oneness, and consists of two parts. One is giving, and the second is accepting. Only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Offering is not made out of fear or out of greed. When an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of a grand leela played out for the only purpose of enlightenment. And let me now chant the Shastra Pramanas the invocations or the Dhyana shlokas of Devi Parashakti. Indunivabedakaravahninayam syat pankajabharabhaya japaksha-sarayuktam angahimabhushana vichitravasanam syat tungamukatojjalamanunmani swarupam. And the English translation of this is moonlight face holding the Vedas on hand, fire in eyes with lotus flower gracing and blessing hands. One hand with the japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments and wonderful clothes and shining bright crown. Her name is Manunmani. Yes. And the next slide. Here we have the next Dhyana shloka for Devi Parashakti, which I'll be chanting. Dhyaye devim trinetram shashinibhavadanam vedahastam dadanam savye padmam varadamapare chabhayam chakshamalam divyerabharana vibhushitadanum brahmadi vipujitam devi meva manunmanim pratidinam kamatra dhatrim shubham. Yes. And the next slide is the English translation. I meditate on Devi with 3 eyes glowing like a moon and holding the Vedas, lotus and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments and she is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all actions every day. Once again, this is the Moolagama, the Manonmani Dhyanam. And now that we have invited and invoked the presence of Devi Parashakti, we'll now be entering into and understanding the significance of the divine element gold. In the Atharva Veda, there is a reference for the divine element gold, which literally gives us reference of the virtuous and powerful properties and qualities of gold, which give us a lasting long life. Here,